That now, but don't just jump into any problems. You get like, don't just make impulsive this thing. You get now. Let us break it down gradually. You get now. We are entering into it. We don't just want to enter. You don't just want to drop your $50 or $80 for one problem like that. You get now. So we have to do more research. Get into this. Get familiar with it. You get first before you this thing, because this is like currently now in trading, like for the common man, this is like the pinnacle or the closest you could get to having large funds. You get now. So you have to really take it take it like very serious, because in the end, by the time you're able to master it, when you have your own funded account, let's say you get to 300K now, you're making 5% in a month, you get paid $15,000 like that, or maybe 12,000 when they remove their own. And then you do that as a job. Nobody is going to disturb you. You get now. So, but it's a journey, not a this thing. So let us calm down. But if you're interested in, if you're interested in getting an account, you can always what, you can always make research. Their website is thefundedtrader.com. So let us go back to Fumilayo now. So Fumilayo, US 30 on the 12th. Now, today is 30 now. The Fumilayo trade today. Yes, Fumilayo traded 4 times today. Look at it. Fumilayo, the first trade Fumilayo took was 1:20 a.m. You see that time that the trade I sent this morning was playing out. The time the trade I sent this morning was playing out, you get now. Fumilayo was awake, making what? $2,100. You can see that Fumilayo bought gold. He or she also bought gold against euro. That is gold euro or whatever. This is even new. I didn't know that there was something like this. I'm going to check TradingView. You get now. Fumilayo traded gold, and then he also traded what? XAU euro, gold euros. Look at it now. Different trade, the same maximum lot size. You get now. At 3:33, Fumilayo sold gold. At 3:33, Fumilayo sold gold 1,960 to 1,000. 1,964 to 1,960. So 1,287 Fumilayo made. At that same time, Fumilayo what? Sold gold euro at what? 1,817 to 1,814. That is 2,000. It made 2,080. So today now Fumilayo made this profit. So probably what Fumilayo is doing on this gold and euro is what? It might not even, it might just be that it's just one of it is analyzing. You get now. Maybe it's just one of it is analyzed. So when gold against US is good for buy, he buys gold against euro too. If you should observe the time, very, very what? Similar, just 1 minute apart, or less than 1 minute, safe, like 40 seconds. The same thing for Fumilayo stuff too. You get now. So you can actually go to this funded trader program. Do that within this month. Those of you that's why some people in their paid in the free group, you'll be like, you don't have money or something. You can get yourself this information I'm sharing now. They don't have it. So you can do this now. Keep checking what all these traders that that this thing are. Okay, let us go to another person now. Let us go to the top 50. Let us look for someone in the top 50 now. You get now. Another thing to note is that Fumilayo has a high win rate, 78% or 75% or so. Some people might be 50% and they are in the top. You will see something like that now. Let us go to the top part. Let us go to the top part, like top 30 or so. All right, so let us go. I'm looking for our Nigerian brothers. Mr. Casey. Well, maybe not Nigerian, but definitely maybe our African brother because of the Mr. in front. So let us go. All right, so let us, okay, Mr. Casey now. So you can see Mr. Casey has 127,951. That is, they have made 27.95%. You get? So you can see the percentage already. His highest rank is what, 22. So Mr. Casey has been hovering around 22 and 30 since. So now look at it now. Most traded products. What did I say? Gold. You see now, gold. Look at Mr. Casey's win rate, 60%. Mr. Casey's win rate is what? Is 60%. And then loss rate is what? 40%. Mr. Casey has lesser win rate than Funmilayo, but he's still in 22nd. Funmilayo is, I think, maybe 80 or so. You get now, or I think 64 or thereabout, I've forgotten. 80. You get now. Let us check what Mr. Casey has been doing. Mr. Casey has traded 55 times, a whopping 55 times. That is something. Mr. Casey started trading on the 1st of June. So you can see here now, he bought gold 1,960 to 1,979. Yes, 3 lot size, same thing, 5,796. You get now. GBP USD, you get now. He bought it. Then he made loss at this point. So let us go to his last trade. So gold here now, today now, this is his trade. He traded just once today. 1,960 to 1,958. That he made 1,161. Yesterday, he made losses. You can see now, he made losses on gold. You get it? He made losses on gold. So you have to really be bold to take risk. That is the main. So start taking that risk at this point here. You understand? Start taking that risk. So let us go to the top 10 now to see what they've been doing. Like, let us go to that number 1. What has it been doing? You'll be surprised that this thing might be lower than Funmilayo's own. All right, let me see. Abish, okay. Look at it now, 47,000. That's the amount he has made. Okay, he has a high win rate. He has made 76% win rate. His most traded product is what? US 30. So I didn't even check all this, but I already know that if you want to really pass this thing, what you need is what? Gold and what? And US 30. Unless you want to be trading different pairs to meet up. You get, unless you want to be trading different pairs to meet up, because look at sometimes you can have 76% win rate, 70% rate, but there are times that you can make consecutive losses. You get consecutive losses that might probably demoralize you. You get so you have to know how you are going to do it. You can check past participants of how they do their stuff. You get now. So look at it now. His loss rate is 23%. You get now. Abhishek. His name is kind of something. So you can see now. I think Abhishek used to trade indices alone. You can see now. This is German indices. They're 40, US 30, SPX 500, NASDAQ, NAS 100. You can see now, this is what he trades naturally. So he trades indices. You get that? J40, US 30. You get now. So you can see now, when he first started, he started with what? Little lot sizes. You get now. So look at it now. Abhishek has been consistent with these 3 pairs. Okay, GBP USD, right? Okay. Can you believe it that Abhishek has just traded 17 times? This is incredible. He has traded 17 times, but quality. So you can see now, he has traded quality trade. So he has done it with US 30. He has traded US 30 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has traded US 30, I think 5 times or so, or 6 times. Abhishek has traded just 17 times. You see, and he doesn't even trade every day. He doesn't trade every day. Look at it now. 13th of June, Today now, he traded US30 as 100, there 40. So I feel like Abhishek used to wait for his trade. So the last time he traded was 9th of June. Before this 30, that's 4 days interval. That's what he made $10. He lost $4.65. So definitely, this guy knows how to either cut his losses short, or maybe he knows how to cut his losses short. You know. Now, it is important to take note that when you are trading this stuff too, when you are trading all these pairs, you get now, the fact that you are using maximum of 5 lot size, if you should mistakenly use 0.5 on a trade, you have to just stick with it though. You cannot add any other position unless you cancel it and do your 5 lot size. So when you are trading, you want to know how much your first risk. Your first risk is your maximum risk. You get now, you cannot trade the same pair at the same time. You cannot open the same pair or the same order, the same pair at the same time. It has to be different. So take a look at it. Abhishek lost 4.65. The last time he traded before that 8 was what? 5th of June, 3 days interval. Then he started 2nd of this thing. Then this thing. All right. So sorry about that. So you can see Abhishek, look at his losses. This is very ridiculous. Look at his losses. 4.83, 3.07, 63.3. Do you get them? So what causes his losses like this? Either maybe he has tight stop loss, or he knows what invalidates his trade. Simple, and he stick with it. He does not trade every day. Look at he started 2nd of June. You get that? Started 2nd of June, right? And then he traded fine 2nd of June. Maybe there was a lot of opportunities. He made 17,520 on this thing, on US30. That was what even propelled him. And then the next time he traded after 2nd of June was what? 5th of June. The next one was what? 8th of June. So Abhishek has his own strategy. So I believe that you've actually seen some indices you can also trade today. Because if you say you want to be looking at different currency pair, you might lose how would I like to call it? You might lose track of the pairs you've analyzed. You get now. You cannot keep on analyzing different pairs. So stick to possible ones that could give you more reward. It is still the same technical. Let us check Davdafi. Let us check Davdafi to see how his own is. Okay, this is Davdafi. Davdafi has 65% win rate. He has 65. His loss rate is what? 34.97. So in essence, you need to win at least 6 of your trade and lose 4. You get now. As a normal trader, that like 60% should be your Now, that 60%, when you are cutting your losses short, this thing keep on increasing. Your profit buffer keep on increasing. So now look at it. Davdafi lost his first trade. He traded GBP JPY. He's our fellow brother. So he lost that. Then he trades gold, GBP JPY, probably because of GBP JPY's volatility, GBP USD. So I think that Davdafi trades currencies most. Look at, can you keep up with Davdafi's own? Davdafi has traded 164 times in 13 days. But it is actually very, very incredible that out of 164 times, Davdafi has 65% win rate. So that is about, I'm coming. That is about, sorry. Oh, my calculator is not here. So that is a reasonable percent. But can you keep up? Can you trade like Davdafi? Davdafi probably maybe doesn't have any other work or something. Or maybe he's a student. You get, he has traded a whopping 164 times. Look at how many times he traded on the first. He traded 1, 2, 3, 10, I think 10 like this. Let us go to the next one. He traded CO 20 times like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He traded 16 times on the first. You get now. The next one now. BTC. So it now depends on what you want. Abhishek was able to achieve his percentage by 40 by trading less. If my type of trading personality, I would say I'm more of Abhishek than Daffy. I'm not going to trade 164 times in 13 days. That is incredible. But that was a great fit from Daffy. So you have to discover the one that you want, that fits your personality. Now let us go to the thing is that, sorry. Okay. The thing is that you can also check previous months. So you can check December own. You can check February own. Look at it. This is February 2023, right? You can decide that you want to check standing of February to actually see what has occurred. So you can see now, this is February. Remaining contestant out of 23,605, it was just 6,517 people that remain, that either made profit or did not go past the 10% drawdown. The currently depending that one was man 119, and man 119 finished with what? 46% return. That was what man 119 had, 46%. He got 300K account and $2,000 cash. I believe that they just increased the reward, the cash reward by June. You get now. Now, look at it here now. Up until 100. Okay, up until 100. So let us go to 100. Like, what was 100%? What did the 100% get? All right, the 100% got 18.9. So in essence, what you need is that you need at least 20%. You need at least what? 20% to be in the top 100 in a month. You can be like Abhishek to get 5,000 cash reward, but you also don't want to lose your account. And then you want to know the kind of pair you're going to be trading. Another good news is that whether you get to top 100 or not, so far you get to this thing. I don't know that stuff. I'm coming. So far you get to 20% return in a month. I think that's the new rule now. I think you get $25,000 account size. Yeah, like you get $25,000 account size, whether you make top 100 or not. So far you make 20%, you get what? So far you make 20%, you get $25,000 account. So now you're not in competition with anybody. I don't know what most people left. I left best for last actually. You're not in competition with anybody. You are in competition with yourself to make what? 20% in a month. In order for you to get what? $25,000 account size. Let me check. I don't know if it's $25,000 or $10,000 accounts. I'm coming up. Where is it? They sent me a newsletter also. All right. Okay, the funded trader. Let me just search for them. I'm coming, please. Okay. Well, I'm coming. Sorry. All right. So, I can't find it, but I think this thing gets 25%. So far, you make 20% in a month. You get $25,000 account size. You get. I think that's the rule for June. If you use Twitter, you can check. If you use Twitter, you can check. I'm coming. I'm trying to check it. All right. So you can, I'm coming. Competition. Okay. All right. All right. So this thing. So well, that is that. Once you be able to make 20%, you get either $10,000 account or um $25,000 account. You get now. So when you pass this competition and you get the $25,000 account, you then start to trade. You then start to trade normal, like you can keep up that process. The same thing that made you pass and you did not fail, you can keep up with that process of keeping that account in order for you to pass. I believe their passing rate is 10%, and then what? And then 10% for phase one, 5% for phase two. You get now. So when you get your live account, you can then do as you like. You can start making 20% with $25,000 account. 20% of that is what? That's, I think 20% of this thing is 3,750 or so. So you make that in the month. You can decide to now advance to a bigger account size. You get that, and then for those of you that maybe want to give, that like giving people money to trade for them, instead give them this your account to trade for you. Give them this. I know some of you are not confident, or some people that have talked to me. You get now. Give them this account to trade. They want to trade, right? Give them the account, let them trade it for you. Or better still, if you are the type that maybe wants to, key into it or something, you have people that you could, make to do something like this now. Maybe there are people that want to, maybe you can get money from or something. You can get prop firms, or you also enroll them into this competition, trade for them and stuff like that. And you even charge them. This life, you have to be wise. You can decide that you charge them, you get charged them for it, maybe for passing or even getting live account alone. Transition from here to live account alone.
Nunca vão.
Getting funded. You can charge people
Nunca,
for it.
nunca vão.
That's another means for you to make something. You already have knowledge about technical analysis already. So you can do as you like. You get now. You tell them to register, do whatever brings money for you. You get now. So there's a whole lot of things for you that you can do from this alone. I've already told you how you can make your research, how people, but consistently, you can see that the top 100 people needed to make 100% profit for them to be in the top 100. So that is like your target, but not limited. You can also do 47 like Abhishek, but Abhishek is quite, incredible. You get now. So, and it is like an open source website competition. You can see what others are doing. Let's say this thing, maybe Rabiu is in front of me or something. Maybe Rabiu was 24 yesterday, I'm 25. I can see what Rabiu did yesterday or doing today, what is even doing currently. It will show it on the server here. You get now. So there are a lot of opportunities that you can make from this stuff. So this is not the problem I want us to trade on, but you can keep ourselves busy with this. So there's no excuse that I don't have accounts. Like those of you in the advanced group, I don't have accounts. So I'm sorry, I don't have funds. Do this. There's funds to be made from this. If it is your gambling that you want to do, gamble, and then you get to 20%. This thing, if you can do it in 5 trades, you get now, or maybe 10 trades. You make your 20%, you can decide that you stop at 20%. You get, it's not much you get to 47% that will make you violate their rules. Once you get to 20%, you are guaranteed either $10,000 account or $25,000 account. They just started that one by June. So 20%, because I believe they've already seen the average of people that top 100 is to make 20%. So they believe that even if there are more than 100 people, anybody that can get 20% in a month is capable of being a top 100 trader for them. So they've already made it easier in competition with yourself. So this is something that you guys can key into. You get now. So that's what I wanted to discuss. Let us go to the chat just for a few minutes, please, because I'm already tired like this. It's been a while. So let us go to the chat now. So we have this our brother here. I'm coming. Oh, it's starting to lag. Well, I think that we are going to end it because we should end the class. Maybe we can have another class tomorrow, or I'll need to inform everybody. You get, maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow. You get, so I believe that that's the best because time has gone and I'm really tired and I've not had anything to eat this night. So I believe that I should get something. So yeah, but be firewood. We've had like over an hour. So I believe that when things get too long, you don't really assimilate well. So, and what I want to talk about is very, very important because, like I said, the chat has kind of changed. So it's important that we follow it. You get, and then on the GBPJPY, I said, you get the GBPJPY, I said, if you are one of those that are quite inquisitive, if you should go to your chat, you will have seen what I said about it, that we are going at an over, but I cannot be using 2016 charts to look for 1 minute time frame or 5 minute time frame. That's good. I cannot even deal with that, man. So we have to trade what we can, price something that we can see that is very close by. So on this note, I want to say that we are going to be ending the class by now. So I really appreciate you guys for your presence. So I'm going to record upload